all these college players now, or not all, but many of them are making good sum of money in college football, hundreds of thousands, if not millions. Had you made a bunch of money in college, do you think that would have changed your NFL career?
Yeah.
Yes, but not the way you are talking about it.
Well, don't put words in my head. I just asked a question. I don't know how I'm talking.
Well,
about.
I'm listening to how you there's in asking the question.
I'm not inferencing anything.
In asking the question, you're asking in the manner of when you get money, do you look at the game the same? And I'm saying that's not the way I would have went about it. I would have went about it like if I had NIL money, then I would have did exactly what John Elway did, because John Elway had baseball money. He had a family with money. He could tell the coach, I don't want to play here.
So it would have changed.
Eli Manning could tell because
so it would have changed you.
Yes, I'm saying in the sense of Eli, like I want to go to the New York market. You know, there's not. I haven't. Here's what I haven't seen. I haven't seen a minority flex on a team and say, I don't want to play here. And the team know that he has
We're
an
talking
option.
strictly football.
No.
We're talking about strictly football.
I'm talking year one. Not when they make money, not what Harden keep doing. Not what Jimmy Harden keep doing.
Well, LeBron's done a million times.
No, LeBron didn't tell Cleveland, I don't want to come here. He could have. Now, what did
coming out.
Yeah, like
coming
the first
out.
one.
Coming out.
Gotcha.
Understand that. Coming out. Look at what
people
players,
with options will use their leverage.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And
we've never had that kind of leverage.
Because NIL is in high school now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You
skip your senior year and take 1.4.
Right. So you make this money in college, you decide, and literally Caleb Williams just said, I'm not going to this team. And he got money. Guess what they're gonna have to do? They're gonna have to move him. They're gonna have to move off of him unless somebody else pick him. That's how it would change. You get to decide if you're going to a bad team or not, because
you don't have to.
It's hard when you're drafted first, second, and you go sit in the locker room, and these NFL players that's in his locker room, they're looking at you like you're not shit, and you're like, hey, they drafted me, I gotta be something.
Hello.
You guys sucked.
Yep, I wouldn't be here.
I wouldn't be here.
Team. Yep.
So it would give you the ability to go to maybe a better team.
Hello.
It would change you in the same way?
I think so. Because my whole thing was to retire my mom, because I'm the baby of 6, and my mom worked 3 jobs for 36 years. So when you barely see your mom, if I had a chance to retire her, but I still would have chased the annals of the game, because that was me. That was me. I wanted to be considered one of the baddest asses that ever played the game. And I always said, the money don't make the man makes the money.
Whitlock, it's leverage, man. You understand leverage?
Of course.
It's leverage.
Will it be good for the game?
What game?
Game of football. Again, I know y'all don't ever think about this.
Game of life.
Unfortunately, I do. For fans, if it moves to that where players coming out of college are actually dictate, I don't want to play there. I don't want to play here. Is this type of player empowerment good for the game?
You mean the right to decide where you play, what you do, is it good for the game?
Yeah.
Well, does the fan get to decide if he want to cheer for the team or not?
Yes, he does.
Does the fan have to come to the game when they buy tickets?
No.
They get the right. Why shouldn't the player?
Because
why should the right stop?
That way.
I'm just saying. Why should the right stop?
Never been that way.
Well, because it will end up. The league would argue that, look, we've set up a system that's very successful. Made.
Which league? Let's be clear on this.
The NFL.
All right.
Well,
that's different, because we're talking about college players going to the NFL. So if we're talking about the league in college, that's not a league. The NC2A, the reason why we have NIL, because the NC2A was like, we don't want to pay you, go figure it out.
Yeah.
So this is different. It's different.
Video game,
we're talking about.
We're not gonna pay you.
We're talking about using your leverage in college and the money you have before you go join the league, because you got to use every piece of leverage you got. That's why the whole thing, free agency, was invented, because we didn't have leverage. A team can keep you and suppress your career if they wanted to.
Yep.
You could be Joe Gilliam playing behind a lesser person.
Property of. That's what the shirt said in the NFL. Property of.
Understand what has happened. All of these things. It's so the player. Excuse me. We were property of. They are owners. There's only one thing I know that own people. I'm just saying, understand
to recognize what's going on here. I just want the audience to recognize it. And Sapp kind of warned me and tipped me off that this could happen. But it's like I'm Reggie White and I'm getting double teamed right now. And, you know, they're trying to stop me from getting to the quarterback. You know, Sapp done brought it in a ringer. Marshall Faulk.
I like the analogy. I like the analogy.
Like a double team ain't that we ever faced on a Sunday afternoon.
I mean, they're trying to stop me to get from the quarterback. You know, I'm outnumbered, but I'm a Hall of Famer. I got these guys.
You got this?
I got this.
All right.
So all I'm saying, Marshall, is the NFL or NFL fans could sit there and say, man, I liked it the old way because if our team sucked, we'd get a high draft pick and we'd have the chance to get Elway or some great player or Marshall Faulk that could turn our team around. It gave us hope. Let me finish, Warren. Let me finish. Uh-huh. It gave our team hope and it made the league great. It made everybody feel like they had a chance. Oh. If the players now start saying, well, the Bears suck. I don't want to play for the Bears. I want to play for Andy Reid and the Chiefs or whatever.
Gotcha.
As a fan, that's hard, and it could, in the long term, hurt the overall popularity of the NFL.
I know. I agree with you.
I got one thing.
I told you I'm a Hall of Famer.
I agree with you. You want to know why I agree with you?
Yeah.
Because those same fans, they get upset. My bad. They don't get upset when the player get cut and he got to go play for another team because those fans still want to root for him. But when the team make it a business decision because they can't afford him, although he can play, those same fans are the same ones that don't like that, but they live with it. They deal with it as they would deal with this. They adjust.
The rookie contract used to be so nice that you ran to it from college. Now, they balance that playing field and say, we get the 5th-year option, whether we're going to ship you out of here or not. That's what the rookie contract does. So if you get the 5th-year option to throw me out of here when it's time to pay me some real money, then I should have the leverage and the opportunity to pick the team that I want to decide in year 5 whether they're going to pay me or not.
We're not asking for nothing that they don't have already. Like we're not asking for. We just want the playing field to be level. That's all. That's it. Like we're not asking for something that the team have rights. And when they draft you, they own you and they own your rights. And if you have leverage, and it's been proven. Charlie Ward said, "You're not gonna what? I'm going to play basketball." John Elway, George Steinbrenner had Elway come to camp just to show the coach. Just to show the coach.
That he would do it.
Like, okay, John, come on to camp.